My name is Lord Richie, and every week I review what happened in the week in crypto. I cover everything related to play to earn, and let's go. Let's go. This is something that's been affecting everyone, and I think that it's important to mention it. Russia just recently invaded Ukraine, and that has had a huge impact on the market. And as you can see, there's been a roundup of all the news and analysis that happened in the space and how it has affected the market. If you've seen a couple prices down, this is because, you know, we have Bitcoin going down, Ethereum going down. The entire space has a FUD. There's a lot of FUD in the market right now, fear, uncertainty, and doubt. And people are selling their token. There's been a couple updates, as you can see here. Market wrap, Bitcoin stabilized amid geopolitical uncertainty. That just happened recently. Just 2 days ago, crypto sees 242 million in liquidation. A lot of it can get liquidated because people were leveraging their token and didn't expect the market to crash. If you look at a game like Pegaxy, where we were expecting the token to go up and suddenly it's just been going down, for example. So a lot of unexpected events happen in the space because of these political events, and then those are things that you can control, right? You can kind of analyze the tokenomics of a game, expect it to perform really well, but you can't control the political climate, and the political climate has an effect in the market. The stock market being down, now the crypto market down as well, and all the play to earn space has been affected by it. So a lot of major crypto leaders been talking against these events. The founder of Ethereum coded this attack as a crime. So it's been something that's been affecting everyone and the crypto market as well. So in the wake of Russia incursion into Ukraine, crypto users have taken it upon themselves to raise money. To that end, decentralized autonomous organization, better known as DAO, are spinning up to help those hurt by the invasion. So this fund is technically here to help people that are going to be affected on the ground by the invasion. So these funds are here to help. If you guys want to check this out, you can follow Pussy Riot on Twitter or follow Ukraine DAO, which is the actual decentralized autonomous organization for that fund. Let's take a quick look at what's been happening in the market, guys. Axie Infinity up today 18.2%, but overall this week it was actually down 14.9%. Some of the market are rebounding, as you can see here. Bitcoin's been stabilizing after this geopolitical uncertainty, but now market are slowly starting to stabilize. It's remained to be seen. We don't know what's going to happen in the next couple of days. Keep an eye on what's happening in the geopolitical landscape. We also have Smooth Love Potion up 15.8% today, but overall this week it's been actually down. If you look over here, it's been down minus 19.2%. Not good. Vigoris, the token of Pegaxy, the utility token, has been up this morning 7.8%, but been actually down overall throughout the week. It's been down 52% this week. This is pretty crazy. 52% despite the incredible breeding event that happened during the Valentine event. It's still down. We were expecting to see the token going a little bit back up last week, but it didn't. So is it worth it to call it sad? I'm not sure. Hopefully this is going to go back very soon. Pegaxy Stone, the Pegaxy token, their governance token's been up 14.2% today, but overall this week it's been down minus 36.6%. And finally, we're going to take a look at Gala, because Gala is a major ecosystem, a major gaming ecosystem in the space, covering games such as Townstar. So the token has been up 24.1% this morning, but overall during the week as well, it's been down minus 23.2%. So we've been in the red all week long in the market, guys. It's been happening in the stock market. People are even calling it a new dot-com crash, but we are also feeling that in the crypto market. Some of the major token actually down in the week. You're looking at Bitcoin here down minus 2.6% overall during the week, and Ethereum minus 5.6%. Axie Infinity recently surpasses $4 billion in lifetime NFT trading volume. Big jump in the market cap, 14.34 million. And as I scroll down, Axie Infinity recently shared a screenshot of the new land game that is now going to be 3D. It used to be 2D, but now the land game apparently is going to be a 3D game. Origin is also around the corner, and there's like a lot of things that we're expecting from the Axie Infinity ecosystem toward the month of April. Axie Infinity has smashed through yet another milestone figure, which its total NFT trading volume surpassing $4 billion. This is quite the achievement, as the collection launches in March 2018. In 3 years, the game, with its character and land NFTs, has become a play-to-earn gold standard and the most traded collection of all time. Very, very impressive from Axie Infinity. Congratulations to the entire team at Sky Mavis. If you look at CryptoPunks, the collection has 2.61 billion in NFT trading volume. The Bored Ape Yacht Club ranked in 3rd place at 1.35 billion in lifetime NFT trading volume, which is pretty much putting Axie Infinity at the top of the list at $4 billion in lifetime trading volume. Very, very, very impressive. It's a really huge achievement. This week I saw the Axie Infinity February development update came out. They covered some key points. So the Origin team is pushing as hard as possible to ensure an awesome experience for the entire Axie Infinity ecosystem. Alpha by the end of March, beginning of April. They also said that they are making significant progress on land and the new art style is starting to shine. The Run token launch was smooth. It's time to build. They shared some screenshot of the upcoming Axie Infinity Origin. You guys might have noticed that they've added some new elements. The speed is no longer a factor for starting the game. This is going to be a turn-based game now. They've also introduced some new characters. You can notice some birds here that maybe may accompany some of those Axies in order to help them during the fight. You can see a monster over there in the back and a couple new characters. Dapper Lab Flow Network set record after UFC and NFL NFT platform launch. They now have a UFC platform similar to NBA Top Shot where you can buy moments of those sport events. If you guys didn't know, their blockchain is actually called Flow, and it's the name of the token as well. Flow is a cryptocurrency that Dapper Lab created in order to build the NFT marketplace. Before we had the NBA Top Shot, now we have the NFL that launched late last year, and then finally the UFC version of the platform launched early last week. So the Flow blockchain ecosystem has set recent record for daily transaction and new wallet sign up. Dapper Lab launched its UFC Strike NFT platform to the public in January, while its NFL all-day platform is currently in closed beta. You guys can sign up, I believe, at ufc.dapperlabs.com. Some moments are currently being shown. For example, Israel Adesayan moment being sold right now in the platform. If you guys are watching UFC, you're probably familiar with some of those moments. But now you can own them on one of the Dapper Lab platform. And I believe you can get one of his moments for $48 right now on the platform. Gamestops tried to calm internal fear about shift to NFTs. I don't know why, but a lot of people in the gaming space are not welcoming the innovation of NFTs in the gaming space. They're actually getting upset. I remember when Discord announced that they wanted to introduce more features related to cryptocurrency and NFTs, the ability to connect your wallet to Discord. The entire gaming community went into a little strike of protest, and they were complaining about this launch. And then now GameStop is facing something similar because internally their employees were worried that the company was about to make a shift to NFTs. So GameStop is embracing NFTs, and many of its employees worry this will lead to anger amongst customers. But now the company is attempting to dismiss those concerns with some internal messaging. CEO Chris Harkness, gaming marketplace is rapidly changing. If we look back at some of the biggest shifts in gaming culture, there were several innovations that really changed the way we consume content. Shifting from physical to digital, story drive, DLC add-on, and microtransaction streaming services, the free-to-play phenomenon, and mobile gaming are a few that comes to mind. NFT and blockchain are new technologies to many gamers, but shows that they may be the next big evolution in gaming. Regarding scams and energy concern, there's an opportunity for a company to overcome these challenges to make the next step in the evolution of gaming. So still very, very positive about the future of NFT gaming. He's probably among some of the true believers, but it's going to be very hard for him to convince the rest of the company that this is the future until they really see some of the bigger players in the game industry joining the play-to-earn space. We already have Ubisoft, and more companies will soon start to join this ecosystem, and it'll give confidence to companies like GameStop to actually fully make a move into the space as well. As you guys may know, they've already made a collaboration with Immutable X, so they already have their foot in the space. But internally, it looks like there's still a lot of drama around the idea to convert the entire company to the NFT space. Jambo raises $7.5 million to launch Web3 play-to-earn super app. So Jambo is a company based out of Congo. So the startup is building Africa's Web3 user acquisition portal to learn, play, and earn, democratizing access to crypto-based income generation opportunities. So they recently raised $7.5 million through a round. Participants in the round include Coinbase, 3 Arrow Capital, Alameda Research, Tiger Global, Delphi Digital, Defiance Capital, Hashed, Polygon Studio, and others. This company is led by James Zhang, the co-founder and CEO of Jambo, and he described the app mission and statement as Jambo aims to empower and bootstrap the continent by offering education and earning opportunities. We have the long-term vision of realizing financial prosperity for billions across the continent and are committed to fostering the next generation of Web3 innovators, builders, and creators. This is great. This is the Jambo website. If you guys are curious to take a look, they are going to onboard the next billion users onto Web3 from the African continent and got a really big round of founders, and that also include Yilgil Game. So maybe a move from Yilgil Game in the African continent. We already know that there's Yilgil Game. See their branch from Southeast Asia, and now I guess they're making a little move on the African continent. Sequoi Capital is launching a 500 and 600 million crypto fund to invest in tokens. The amount of funds and investment that we've been seeing in the past couple of months went from a couple of millions. I don't know if you guys remember early this year, maybe we were talking maybe like 5-10 millions, but in the past weeks alone, we've been hearing investment of hundreds of millions of dollars, billions of dollars in the space. Clearly, the investment in the play-to-earn space and crypto in general has been increased lately by a magnitude. Look at this. VC investment in cryptocurrency and blockchain companies from 2012 to 2021. This is a total investment in the space. So from VC, so 2012, $100 million went up by 200 million in 1 year in 2013, then triple in 2014, then reached 1.1 billion in 2015. And if you go all the way to 2021, that amount has now reached $30 billion in the space. Sipher recently shared the Game Economics series talking about the Sipher token and how they plan to decentralize the ecosystem, as well as how they plan to make that token deflationary. So this is a 3-part series that they share on the Twitter, also available on the blog on cypherhq.notion.site. In it, they went into a long length talking about exactly how that ecosystem works, how the token is going to be working, the long-term value of the token, and burning mechanism, and everything, all the above, that will allow them to avoid the typical inflation that we've been seeing in games such as Axie Infinity and Pegaxy and others. This is very long and detailed article, very detailed. So if you guys are curious about tokenomics, want to learn more about Sipher strategies, you guys can take a look at this article, and maybe some people might learn 1 or 2 things that they could share back with the Axie Infinity community in order to make some improvement into the game economics of the Axie Infinity ecosystem. So Gala Game been working behind the scene there on blockchain. That blockchain is not called Gala chain, but it's called Gyri or Gyri. Not really sure how to pronounce this, but this is Project Gyri, and it's now available. They just recently released a document going a little bit more in depth into the project and talking about how it's going to differ from other blockchain. As you may know, Gala recently launched Gala Music. So Gala Music is most honored to be joined by Snoop Dogg in shaking up the music industry forever. So this is going to be, Gala Game blockchain specifically for music content for the game. So they wanted to make sure that all the music is decentralized. So not just the asset in the game, but as well the music. We all know that music NFT is going to be a big thing. The year 2022 might be the year of music NFTs. And a couple companies are making some big move in order to not miss the boat on this. So Project Gyri is going to be a blockchain, a bit more focused on gaming, kind of similar to Phantasma, which is a gaming blockchain specifically built for play-to-earn game. They also want to reduce transaction costs with this blockchain and build features that are better fit for gaming on the blockchain. So own and listen to NFTs on Gala Music by Gala Game. Gala Game continues its expansion and growth by adding a new music-focused NFT and streaming service called Gala Music. And to make sure they kick it off with a bang, pun intended, Gala Music was announced alongside a new partnership with Snoop Dogg. You can already buy the first NFT on Gala Music, Snoop's Stash Box, which include numerous rewards as well as an NFT track from his new album. This is the website of musicgala.world. If you're curious, they are currently opening for the nodes. As you guys may know, nodes been very, very productive for people that participated in node sale for Townstar and Gala nodes. And they usually start at a very, very low price, but over time, that price compound as more people are buying the node. So they're currently selling the node on their website. If you guys are curious to check this out, you just have to click buy now. It currently goes for 4,900 Gala. This is an opportunity for people that want to own a node and contribute into the ecosystem and help secure the ecosystem of Gala Music. So the player music node currently costs $1,200 in Gala token. It started February 11. A node cannot be sold or transferred once purchased. There is no limit to the number of player nodes available. Owning a Gala Music node also open up the possibility of receiving free NFT track drops from new releases. Unlike some other sales, there is no frantic rush to buy a player node license unless you want to make sure that you don't miss any of the NFT drop. So this new Gala blockchain will provide faster transaction, reduce impact on the environment, lower network fees, lower minting costs, interoperability throughout the Gala world, transferability to and from Ethereum. Heroes of Mavia, they recently announced that they secured 2.5 million strategic funding led by Crypto.com Capital. They are proud to announce the closing of $2.5 million strategic funding led by Crypto Capital. This round also saw participation from Hashkey Capital, Merit Circle, Guild-Fi, YGGC, Avocado Guild, and several other fun guilds. Guild-Fi went on Twitter to congratulate Mavia Game on their recently funds. They said that they are thrilled to have participated in the round and look forward to exciting updates from the game. Recently invested on Heroes of Mavia with lands and Mavia purchases worth $500,000. So they put $500,000 in the Mavia ecosystem. But some of those giant guilds are really putting their money where their mouth is. Some key element of Clash of Clans that Heroes of Mavia will look to integrate are base building game concept, online multiplayer gaming, live streaming and replaying of battles, leaderboard and profile stats, decoration, skin and customization, upgradable buildings and character and item. And here are key components of Axie Infinity that Heroes of Mavia will look to integrate. So we got blockchain-based play-to-earn model, NFT asset and collectibles, dual token models, scholarship model, and proprietary NFT marketplace. And if you guys missed it, we did a full review of Heroes of Mavia ecosystem on the stream during our in-depth walkthrough. Make sure to check that out on the YouTube channel if you guys missed it, where we covered pretty much everything related to Mavia. Animoca brands acquire indie game studio Grease Monkey Games. Animoca is a giant in the play-to-earn space. They have invested in a plethora of games in the ecosystem, and they have a huge amount of funding. So Animoca brand raised $65 million at a $2.2 billion valuation from Ubisoft and other major investors. They've also raised $358.8 million at a $5 billion valuation more recently, January 18, for NFT games and open metaverse. So really, really big player in the space with a lot of fundings. They recently acquired Grease Monkey, which is a company behind games such as Torque Burnout and Torque Drift. Animoca brand's been really investing into racing games. This has been really one of their favorite type of games. And also the Rev token from Animoca brand, that is the token used on some of their major racing games such as F1 Delta Time, Rev Racing, and MotoGP Ignition, is going to be releasing very soon on Huobi Global. Huobi Global is a crypto exchange. The token launch will happen on this exchange. So if you guys want to get your hand on the token, make sure to do that. The Rev token function as the main currency across all Rev's motorsport blockchain games, including Rev Racing, F1 Delta Time, MotoGP Ignition, and Formula E High Voltage. And finally, the token will be launching on the centralized exchange Eurobe Global, and probably very soon also on a platform such as Binance. Cradle closes $5 million private funding round led by Animoca brands. UB Venture also invested along with big guilds such as Avocado Guild, Unix Gaming, and Good Game Guild. We also have Everse Capital that invested on it as well, and a lot more venture fund. So it's going to be one of the first AAA MMORPG metaverse game. Player play the role of a new man born in the Triassic Age. Player can use crystal to make props, use time-space sand to travel through time and space, enter different worlds, and visit the past or future. Massive plot experience, props, and all kind of magical world are waiting to be explored. Good Game Lab recently invested in Aradema. Good Game Lab is an innovative program developed by Good Game Guild that aimed of being an investment arm between the blockchain project and the cryptocurrency community. So what this game is about? Here's the website, the hub for play to earn, strategic blockchain, medieval metaverse, trend, battle, and earn. They got some cool backers, guys, and they're using Unity, 1000 Genesis Warrior NFTs, sold out in 13 minutes. Wow. Guys, look at the floor price for this game. It's currently at 0.09 ETH. They said it's sold out in minutes. Good Game Guild also invested in Puzzle Royale. Puzzle Royale is a play-to-earn match 3 RPG game with an elemental NFT heroes collection. We're also going to take a quick look at the website right here. Assemble your ideal battle team from the array of heroes throughout the multiverse. Upgrade and fuse them to reach the top of the battle arena coming in Q1 2022. Save the kingdom. The king is dead and the ancient covenant between the royal family and the gods fell with him. Now only a true heir can patch the gap between time and reality. If you guys are curious to look more into it, just go to their website at puzzleroyale.io. And usually whenever I see a guild investing on a game, such as the game we saw earlier, just one Aradema, or now Puzzle Heroes, that I'm assuming that those games have a scholarship ecosystem. So as you can see here, renting scholarship will be coming soon. Experienced player with inactive heroes can rent them out to other players directly through Puzzle Royale, getting even more resources to strengthen your team. You can follow them on twitter.com at Puzzle Royale. Good Games Guild also invested on a game called Faraland. So Faraland is a multiplayer RPG NFT game on the Binance Smart Chain that lets players engage in the combat arena with unique NFT warriors and profit from battles. Faraland is a role-playing strategy war game for Android and iOS, developed on a blockchain by Moonlight Lab, a company based in Vietnam. You can play the game right now on Android and iOS, so you can download it and play that on your phone. Recently, Avocado Guild did a full recap of their year 2021, where they covered the early days of the guild, and it was pretty impressive to look at it. They started with 500 scholars, got all the way to 10,000 scholars right now, which means that they have close to the same number of scholars as YGG right now. So 10,000 scholars, they've achieved quite a lot since then, helping people in community, promote crypto, security, and education, and aligned it with vision of a future where providing crypto access can enrich the life of many. They are planning a launch of the token to be tokenized before 2022. They've also achieved the decentralization, and I think the token already launched actually. So this is pretty much where it's going. The only one work in progress right now are those two items right there, but they've achieved quite a lot since they launched. In October, less than 4 months after inception, Avocado completed a Series A funding round, successfully raising $18 million. The raise brought on board some of the leading names in the industry, such as Tier 1 investor Animoca Brands, as well as 3 Aero Capital, Binance Smart Chain $1 billion growth fund, Hash, and Solana, to name just a few. Avocado Guilds acquired their own virtual land on Ddrop to continue fortifying the play-to-earn ecosystem. Multiple guilds have been investing in this new game called Ddrop. It's a very interesting offering. So this game is essentially a geolocation-based NFT marketplace. So you can buy land in the world. So for example, if you're looking at Manhattan over here, you can buy lands on the real world through their NFT platform. So if you want to own Dublin, Paris, or part of Paris, you can do it in this game because it's actually putting their NFT marketplace and gaming world on top of the real worlds. Animoca brand is one of the big investor in this round with DeFi Yens Capital and 3 Hero Capital. And now Avocado Guild also invests on the ecosystem by acquiring some lands. What would be the utility of those lands in this game? You'll be able to have profit sharing of the protocol earning, DeFi, such as staking and yield farming of the native Ddrop token, early access to Ddrop, exclusive NFT collection drops, top share NFT airdrop, marketing vehicle, user of or brand that wish to drop NFT collection on your land will need to pay you fees to use your land. Galleries, create and promote NFT collectible on your land, and much more to come. Because it's also an AR space, you'll be able to visualize the land that you have in AR. Essentially, if you're putting like some glasses and you want to put the digital world on top of the real world, you'll be able to see all that in AR. You can follow them on twitter.com/DropPGG. Again, a Geobase minting land and AR developed with usable NFTs on the Solana blockchain. Avocado Guild also partnered with LOOTex. Avocado Guild is pleased to announce their partnership with LOOTex, the NFT trading platform that's taking the GameFi world by storm. So LOOTex is kind of like an OpenSea type of platform that specifically focuses on allowing people to buy NFTs from gaming ecosystem. You can find their website at lootex.io. And as you can see, they are specifically focusing on NFT related to gaming. I think this is great. We need something like that in the space that differentiate them from OpenSea because they're very niche, specifically focusing on play to earn launchpad and ranking, and all the NFT on this platform will probably allow you guys to get early access to gaming ecosystem. They also have a category that categorizes all those games from age, CG, adventure, card, metaverse, RPG, sport, collectible, and more. So the game Cyball is now live. So Cyball on the Binance Smart Chain is now live. And you can go on the website. You can also trade token on the marketplace. We can take a look quickly. Right now, they have 56,000 people following them on Twitter. You also have the marketplace currently at a floor price of 300 BUSD. If you want to get your hand on one of those tokens, and going all the way up, guys, all the way up to a couple of thousands of dollars, actually. This guy is crazy. $800,000. So yeah, so you can get your hand on one of those NFTs on their marketplace. Go sign up and play. Merit Circle partner with MOBA, a fight of the ages. FOTA, not quite sure on what blockchain yet, but FOTA is a AAA MOBA game project where players build, explore, and duel against other gamers in 3 fantasy realms: Greenland, Earth, and Nightmare. The FOTA metaverse is detailed and expansive, freely allowing its users to craft their unique story among the variety of options the game has to offer. The lore behind FOTA's universe begins with a battle among species for the possession of Ether, a sparse energy source scattered across the realm. Beta is coming soon, will be available on iOS, Android, WebGL, so on your browser, and Windows and Mac. Looks like they're showing us some of their characters here. I would say that kind of look like Pokemon. This game received a lot of investment from some of the top VC firms in Indonesia. The top VCs from Indonesia, including the codes Dreamboat Capital, Kenzo Venture, Kwanbi Capital, SIG, and Alpha Investment, have onboarded to invest on FOTA, Fight of the Ages, which kind of lead me to believe that maybe the game is based out of Indonesia. They were part of an incubator called Hobbit, the Adventure Hub. Hobbit actually also helped incubate another game called HeroSeri. So HeroSeri is a multiverse of gaming platform that pioneers the development of metaverse integration, whatever that means. I'm not quite sure what they meant here. And then HeroSeri, this is the website of HeroSeri. It's going to be a puzzle type of games. We're seeing a lot of those games coming from Southeast Asia. Puzzle type of games, similar to card game, but a little bit different, I would say. They're currently in Q1. Those games don't really currently align with the type of game that we are willing to invest in our guild. Guild game further expand partners with Metagoons, a new wave of metaverse explorer. They recently teamed up with Metagoons, a Web3 ecosystem and developed platform, which also identifies as a gaming guild. Their mission is to bring to life a new paradigm in gaming that captivates and engages global communities through the power of pop culture. So YGG supported Metagoon with $50,000 in seed investment, and they also buy some liquidity pool worth $50,000 through its funding. Both guilds are given the opportunity to strengthen their alliances and grow and expand their community. We got a new update from Guild Game, the community update of Q4 2021, very similar to the update that we read earlier about Avocado Guild, where they covered some of the update from their community. So they're covering some of the growth, how they've been doing. So they currently now almost have 100,000 members on the Discord as of 2021. They've also shared a graph showing how they've evolved over time. You can see here all the games that Guild Game is currently involved with. We can see that they're involved with Mavia, one of the games that we are all really excited about in the guild. Monkey League, T10 Arena, Avocado, BK Time that was launched on the Binance chain, Vulcanverse, and more. So there were recently a change announced in the Pegaxy ecosystem where they decided to propose a couple of changes in the community, which included fixing some of the issues related to hose, which is one of the rarest horses, being breeded way too much. So because the hose breeding was superseding every other breeding, they decided to change some of the configuration in the game based on the resting period for hose versus the other horses in the game, the other Pega. They want to make sure that Zen, which is the rarest horse, gets some benefit as well. So they've did a couple adjustments here. Adjusted the breeding rules. They also adjusted additional item that will affect the game. So as you can see here, the hose breeding was way too intense because they have the shortest breeding time. So a lot of people are buying horse for breeding. So they wanted to make sure that people are also incentivized to breed other type of horses, such as Campona, Clean, and Zen. So they adjusted the economy in order to reflect that. You can see here the benefit of breeding horse, where the cooldown period, which is 24 hours, the length of time needed for newborn, 24 hours, and the length of time needed for baby Pega, 96 hours. So they've adjusted all that, also adjusted some of the detail with the Zen, as I mentioned, and they did a Flipenning. And then this is the new cooldown period for the game. So now you only be able to have a cooldown period of 24 hours for hose, race cooldown, and baby breed cooldown would be 96. So race cooldown used to be 24 for hers. And they're also adjusting the Zen for 96, 24, and 96. So this is kind of like a flipping, as they say. And they've adjusted other stuff maybe for Clean and Campona as well. They've also went into an analysis of the Flipenning and how this is going to affect VIS. You can read more about it if you go on the website where they cover all of that in detail. Clay actually shared some details about this on YouTube. It's called 4 Official Economic Proposal, where he went and covered all of the detail in length with his team. So if you guys want to learn more about it, I suggest to watch the video because I actually go into details about why those changes were proposed in the first place and why those changes were made. Guild Game has partnered with a total of 48 game projects that was recently listed on GameBeats, a VentureBeat website. And as you can see on this graph, YGG revenue been really greatly affected by the drop of SLP price, especially for the Axie Infinity Scholarship. Very close to what they were making early April 21st, actually, if you look at the price right now, because in April 21st, the price of the token was a little bit different, but they went from making close to $300,000 per month back to $50,000 per month with all their scholar. And as you know, YGG has close to 10,000 or more scholar currently in the guild. So they've been greatly affected by the fluctuation of price of SLP, but they've also invested in the ownership of the SLP token. So they've continuously been buying more SLP tokens. So the total scholar of YGG is currently sitting at 10,786 scholar as of December 21st, but they are growing, and probably since we are in February right now, they probably have added close to 5,000 members since, because you can see as it shows in the growth here, they've been adding 4,000 to 2,000 to 3,000 members per month. So I'm expecting that their current number are close to 15,000. In this article, they also covered the different type of investment they're doing by genre, so where they're putting most of their money. $80 million currently invested on the multiple gaming ecosystem. As you can see right here, there's 34.37% goes towards strategy, 11.37% towards sports, 12.58% towards space, 11.20% toward RPG, and only 9.45% toward MMORPG. So this is the current stat from YGG. Yeah, and in December alone, they've achieved 63% growth, guys. Look at this. 63% growth from 6,000 to 10,000 in 1 month. In 1 month alone. 6,000 scholar, guys. And in December alone, they've achieved 63% growth, guys. Look at this. 63% growth from 6,000 to 10,000 in 1 month. In 1 month alone. 6,000 scholar, guys. Our guild is currently close to 150 scholar. Good job on the entire team for managing that many scholar. This is very incredible and really, really exciting. All right, so DeHorizon raises funding for metaverse game ecosystem. DeHorizon is a blockchain game company which is making a metaverse game ecosystem, and they have raised a new round of funding led by Griffin Gaming Partners and Circle Ventures. So they'll use the money to incubate a portfolio of games and increase the size of the team. The size of the round wasn't disclosed, but the company is making a series of games that are all connected to the same metaverse. All right, so let's take a quick look at some of the assets from the game, the ecosystem, the NFTs. This is DeHorizon. You can play the game now. I think it's available on multiple platforms as well. A lot of partners here, guys. Animoca brand again. Animoca brand is almost in all of those play-to-earn gaming investment. And the game is ready to be played now. So at diverse-cb.dehorizon.fun. Light paper is already available. They're going to have a governance token. Yeah, it's staking. Wow, they're already all set. Staking is already ready. So you guys can collect your wallet here and play the game. It's not clear in what ecosystem the game currently lies, if it's Ethereum, Polygon, or something else. But from the look of it, it says definitely not on Solana because I don't see any Phantom wallet. Crypto exchange FTX is launching a gaming unique to drive token adoption. The exchange aims to be a crypto as a service platform for game publisher. This is understandable considering that crypto and play to earn have been one of the biggest onboarder of crypto in the entire ecosystem. Axie Infinity alone, as we talked earlier, has generated a trading volume of $4 billion in the NFT space and has brought a lot of players who, by the way, were playing crypto or interacting with crypto for the first time when they were joining the Axie Infinity ecosystem. So I believe that FTX, having seen this, are now considering using the power of gaming and GameFi and crypto gaming as a force to educate people about crypto and speed up the adoption rate. The initial offering from the new gaming unit will reportedly be a crypto as a service platform, though through which game publisher can launch token and provide support for in-game NFTs. They also shared a statement: "We are launching FTX Gaming because we see games as an exciting use case for crypto." So there are 2 billion plus gamers in the world who have played with and collected digital items and can now also own them. Zed Run also had a couple updates last week. Surface preference and tournaments, season being added. Their token launch is almost ready, and also their airdrop. New team members focus on racing, stable managers, and troll racing. They recently shared the latest products roundup on their website. Update about the team, the auto racer generator updates, the season that they plan to launch very soon. They like to have different events and especially different tournaments that are daily and automated. So they've been really working into scaling this operation in order to provide more games in that ecosystem. If you guys want to sing and play to earn, then now you can join Farming Tale. It's a game where you can sing or play music to earn. Aspiring minstrel and musician takes heed. Farming Tales announces a new context to create music for their farming games. The music NFTs seem to be exploding lately with Snoop Dogg crossover and the introduction of Gala music, but it's interesting to see a crowdsourced music project and one that includes a profit sharing program with the musician. So in this game, you'll be able to earn with music as NFTs, greenhouse sales, grow seeds and grow, be able to farm. So Farm Tale is a 3D farming game built on the Wax blockchain. Players own stable, garden, coops, docks, and more. And finally, Warner Music Group and Splinterland collaborate on play-to-earn games. I kept saying this, that music NFT is going to be a big thing in 2022. And as you can see, we're seeing more music player joining the ecosystem. I believe that Universal also recently made a partnership to empower the fan in order to have music NFTs. Now you have Warner Music Group joining, tagging along with Splinterlands. They have agreed to develop new blockchain games centered around Warner Music Group musician and their work, according to a statement today. The game will be play to earn, arcade style, and designed for mobile devices. If you expect to see a game based on one of your favorite singer, I don't know, it could be Drake, Justin Bieber, Marshmello, get ready to play to earn with one of your favorite characters. Who knows? So Solana Crypto's wallet Phantom integrates password manager into 1Password. So I'm a huge user of 1Password, and now they will allow people that are also using the Phantom wallet to actually hide their credential and private key in the password manager. 1Password is a really, really popular password manager along with LastPass. A lot of people have been, questioning whether or not it'll be a safe thing to put their seed phrases into 1Password. You can be sure that all those passwords are encrypted. I will not give any advice on whether or not you should do that, but they are essentially encrypted, and not even 1Password has access to those credentials. So I can imagine that there will be a lot more partnership in the space between solution for password management and crypto wallets, so that people could hide their seed phrases in their password manager. I think we'll be seeing that a lot more in the coming weeks and days, now that this partnership has been sealed. Chain Monster just launched a closed beta. It's going to be available on PC, iOS, and Android. Chain Monster is a massively multiplayer online role-playing game inspired by classic games like The Legend of Zelda and Pokemon. It uses the Flow blockchain created by Dapper Lab and currently run on Windows and macOS. So that technically means that the game will be running on the Flow blockchain. Players compete against each other. Every player is an agent working for a corporation. There's a mysterious disease that makes all creatures more aggressive, and there's a weird crystal in the world. Guess who needs to find out? But can players trust the corporation? Who knows? Chain Monster began as a top-down 2D MMORPG, but has since grown into a full-fledged 3D online role-playing game that can potentially compete with Pokemon. Wow! Each chainman has base stats. Players upgrade them using gemstones, flowers, material, and cheap dollar. Players complete daily quests to earn points toward a season pass. Interesting. This is what you can see when you're looking at the game. Massive multiplayer game. And that's one of the games that will be interesting to cover, guys. I like to cover this kind of game on the stream. Built on the Flow blockchain, very, very unexpected, because the Flow blockchain until now been mostly used with league giants such as the NFL, the NBA, UFC, maybe very soon the NHL, since Dapper Lab been really focusing on collaborating with people in that ecosystem. But that looks cool. Alright guys, this is it. We've covered every single item. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. And guys, I'll see you guys on the next one.